So where we had left our party, we were at Seattle Center, clearing out the area around the beacon. The Brotherhood had cleared out the Experience Music Project. You had successfully
They blow it
cleared
up.
out the Pacific Sign. They rigged it to blow, but then they have it on remote to kick it off. They are currently waiting.
Okay, because I think we went into the Center Theater House because of all the
Yes,
weirdest shit I've ever seen. They were watching a play.
they were in fact.
Yeah, it
You
was
guys
Romeo and
sure
Juliet.
interrupted that.
Yeah,
And then we brought the
Juliet
house
was
down?
fucking death.
Well, I mean,
There was mass
uh,
destruction.
our good friend Susie certainly helped.
Oh, absolutely. We have made a new friend.
Well, hopefully. Where we had left off, you had successfully eliminated the raiders. Susie was finishing up a snack of a raider upon the stage. She will be cautiously coming down the stairs, blood soaking her fur, whatever's on her makeshift little red dress thing there blends in. Claws covered though. She comes snarling, dripping down. Everything is calm. Fires have been put out. Gunshots no longer echoing in the space.
Greg is going to cautiously make his way down as well to talk to Susie.
Yep, same, because I'm the one that called out to Susie at one point.
Howdy, Susie. How you doing? Mighty fine work you did back there.
Susie, not Juliet.
Absolutely. Not Juliet, definitely Susie.
You are friends?
We
are
are
friends.
friends.
Different.
I am different.
She looks back and forth between the two of you, reaches down, pulls off one of the shackles that had been shot, chaining her to the stage. No more. And she drops it on the ground, then looks at the two of you. You can tell by her posture she's very challenging in that gesture.
Oh, if you just wanted to leave, you can.
Yeah, don't you worry about it, Susie Q. You're more than welcome to take off if you want, or you can hang out with us. Doesn't matter, but we're not putting you in any chains.
Nah.
What is hang out?
We're going to go work on some stuff. You're welcome to come along with us if you want to, but it's a choice. You can choose to come with us, or you can choose to go anywhere else you want. You're free.
Free.
No more chains.
Yes. Free. Can I please get a speechcraft roll from both of you?
Okie dokie.
Absolutely.
How soothing, how trusting, how accommodating are you
Mm,
of
this is Greg Houston we're
this
talking about. Of
creature?
course he's soothing.
Absolutely drop down one of my action points so I can get 3 dice.
I'm also going to use an action point.
Just because I'm not as good as Greg.
And are those from the party pool has, it looks like, one action point stored.
No, I had 4, so I was using one of mine.
Okie dokie.
I didn't get any critical failures.
Indeed. She looks down toward Doc. That one smell funny. Metal.
Yeah, he
Yep.
does. Metal and grease it is quite funny. Yeah, but you get used to him after a while. He's a nice guy.
She points at Greg. That one smell spicy.
Oh, I am pretty spicy. You got a good head on your shoulders there, Susie Q. I like you.
What is like? You see her
I
claws
am.
twitch. Her lip furls a little bit. Urgh.
You're good. You're awesome. You're cool. All those things. They're all same thing.
It's like saying he likes you as a friend.
Friends.
Yeah, friends. Yep.
Sorry about the smell. I can't control that inside this thing.
She points her claw to the left, to the right of the theater. Smell others. Friends?
Yeah, they helped us. And then I pointed all the dead bodies like, I didn't do all that by myself. We did it together. And now you're free.
Yep. That's our team. Bunch of friends. Group of friends.
Good. Where? Outside.
Oh, I have point to the way we came in. I'm like, if you just go through there, you'll find the doors that lead outside.
Hmm. She's looking a little bit cautiously between the two of you. Urgh. As soon as Spark starts flying around crazy like that, she starts to change. I assume you're not
Yeah.
doing that.
Oh no, Susie. No. That's a friend. That's another friend. Yep. No, he's a friend.
His name's Spark.
Chasing him like a cat toy.
Have fun, Susie. Take care.
He's gonna go stomping, lumbering outside.
Let her.
What a nice lady.
Yes, she was. All right. Greg, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go check on everybody. Who's not dead?
The Brotherhood still stands. You hear from
Good.
far across the balcony, which holds Bulldog and Buchanan.
Okay. I don't hear anything from Smuka, do I?
Yeah, they
Smuka's.
acknowledge that they're present
All right.
and good. Just need a stim pack.
Well, you want to shamble your way down here so I don't crush any stairs on my way up?
Gives a heavy sigh. All right. You see, they have to take the long way because they're not jumping down off of the balcony, so they're
Oh
taking the
God, no.
long way
That's
back and around to come downstairs.
all right, buddy. Hold still. I will come over here.
Brotherhood and Buchanan are sharing words up on the stage.
I forget what Life Giver does. I think it's more stats for me or some shit. Thought I recorded all that. Maybe I didn't record it in this sheet. I could record it in the other sheet.
So Life Giver increases your maximum health points.
Got it. That's the one. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't transfer all my perks to the other sheet. I had to go look at Doc's original sheet, not the modified one for the. Okay. Do. Let's get the roll going. Medicine.
All right, so let's see here. Got 1, 2, Raider Boss. Can I please get from Spark your survival with perception? As you are looting about.
I'm assuming 2 successes will work on applying medicine to Smuka.
Absolutely.
All right. So, not perk. I need gear.
This fucking
Got that. All right, cool.
All right, he'll heal 5 hit points.
Very nice.
Or wait, first aid action, healing 4 hit points, treating addition. Yeah, 4 hit points. All right, there's no injuries I have to treat, since those seem to be different.
I mean, not unless you want to create them first.
That's true. That's true.
I will spend an AP, and I have the loot
Smuka
stick.
did have a head injury.
Okay. I'll still heal the 4 AP, and then I'll roll another roll for medicine to see if I can stop the injury for the head.
Excellent. Spark getting a couple successes there after a not so great roll.
I was hoping to gain myself a luck in order to help with searching for loot.
I mean, I'm certainly not going to say no. If it's the last one in the group pool, feel free.
Well, I thought. Well, no. See, I wanted a luck because then I can use my luck stat instead of my.
Oh, luck like the stat. You're probably
Yeah.
low or out on points at the moment.
Yes. Yes. I am definitely out
Got it.
currently.
Got it.
Instead of perception, my perception's not very good. My luck is excellent though.
And
I'm not sure what the difficulty was to heal the injury for the head wound, so I don't know if I got any action points out of that.
pardon, I was doing some counting there of bodies. Your 3 successes is good. You will gain an AP, and
Excellent.
Smuka will be well on their way to recovery. They are still down on hit points, but I did remove their injury condition.
And they still have healed the 5, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, that's all I can do right now until I can get you back home.
GM, is it acceptable that I gain a luck for pondering upon my trinket?
Yes, I don't believe you guys have done that yet since you've left your happy, humble abode on the docks.
Excellent. Then I will immediately use that luck to hopefully help loot, run a loot with luck instead of perception. Survival, yeah?
Survival with perception, yes.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my action points. Oh, did I get back any action points from my 4 successes from when I very charismatically talked to Susie?
No, you did not.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna use one, go down to 2 to add a dice. Roll with luck.
You really want to spend that inspiration at this point?
I do kind of really want to spend that inspiration. I'll spend the inspiration from today and re-roll the luck.
That's looking
much
better.
Aha.
And primarily, I'm looking for caps because of Fortune Finder.
Indeed. All right, so let me give you here what the standard loot is. Now, this is just from the various bodies themselves. Behind the curtain, there's nothing special that pertains to as far as immediate use of utility, weapons, armor, etc. There is a rack of costumes. There is an old PA system which doesn't work. If you had somebody electronically inclined, they could fix it, perhaps making this theater better in the way of having extra electronic equipment working for it. Pardon me while I trail off. As far as extra wealth, so roll for me, I am going to double their roll for me 10 combat dice, Mr. Houston.
Okay. Did that include the Fortune Finder dice?
Yes.
Okay, 10 total. Sounds good.
All right, so I was going to double that in the hundreds. You've got 2,200 caps.
Sweet. All into the party pool.
Or 220. Or no, 2,200. Yeah. Ton of caps here. Amongst the bodies, a lot is, of course, concentrated to the bosses, the 2 of them. There is found a tip jar of caps, which appears to have been written by uneducated raiders, and that the S is backwards and such. But the tip jar is about third quarter fill. Quite a nice little pool here. So besides that, it appears that this place is used purely for entertainment.
Well, now it's a morgue.
It can be cleaned up.
Yeah, but we got to go turn a symbol or a signal on.
Yeah, well, you know.
We can worry about this stuff, well, later.
Yep. Pile all the stuff. Ooh, actually, can I just have the 3 frag grenades?
All that is actually times 2, so that's actually 6 frag grenades.
6 frag grenades. Yes, can I have 6 frag grenades?
Sure.
Cha-ching.
That'll
Sure.
still leave us with 8 in the party pool.
Sweet.
Yeah, if you wanted to be able to throw things that aren't necessarily knives, go for it, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what my Atlatl is for.
Oh, that's great. I'm excited for technology and physics to be proven to use.
Every time you say that's what my Adelaide was for, all I can think of is that dog chucker.
That's exactly what it is.
uh,
It just happens to hold grenades in the end.
Perfect size.
I mean, good
If
job.
it wasn't meant to hold grenades, why would it fit so good?
Yeah, it's not like anyone would put a ball or anything in there. No. That's just crazy talk. See, a ball would move around, but the grenade, once you pull the pin, that tip on the top that holds the pin, that's what prevents it from rolling around and doing dumb shit.
Yep.
So, yeah, absolutely. To think that people would build a device just to chuck a ball. You just have a hand. Why'd you need an extra stick to chuck a ball? Well, guys, Buchanan, we're still going to turn this thing on, right?
Let's do it. I'm ready to flip a switch.
I mean, we murdered a lot of people to get to this point, so I'd love to go turn that thing on and then go back home not dead. And then you guys get to continue on to your little mission for scouting, right? Is that how that works for you?
As you come outside, see, of course, the three Brotherhood grouped together. Buchanan approaches and looks around everybody and says, well, now that we've cleared everything out, Brotherhood scouts are going to continue north. I was thinking about heading with them, giving them a head start, learning more about them.
Okay, I gotta be honest. The only reason we're here to turn this switch on is because of you. And Smooka. And
Smook and
Spark.
Spark both come from the vault.
But
Don't you want to see the switch turned on at least? We're just gonna walk over there and turn it on. It'll be like, what, an hour at most, maybe?
You got ants in your pants or what? You just, hang out for a bit.
You have
and then
yet
afterwards,
to
we can stop by
discover
that McDonald's.
exactly what entails. Good catch. What entails the invasion of that spire. But yes, with the Brotherhood moving on, I'm going to accompany them.
Sorry.
Proven
Back up for a
yourself
second.
more than capable.
And now we're at the final gate, you're gonna leave? Because if you're saying there's stuff in the spire that we need to deal with, you're like, no, man, you're good. Bye.
The Brotherhood's agreement was to clear the complex so that you would be able to approach and investigate the beacon.
I'm
That
not
has been
stopping
fulfilled.
them.
And they're, yeah. They're
But
taking
somehow
off.
they decided,
Buchanan
and you're gonna
believes
just abandon us?
he leans in to whisper, we need to know who they really are, what they're capable of. We've only seen this advanced scouting party. I think that it's going to help us to be able to anticipate whether or not they would be a threat. Because I've gotten hints as to what technology they have available, their numbers. I don't want to have our settlements become a target, and if they do become a target, I want them to be prepared.
Fine.
I really hate the point that you have a point.
And deliberately louder than he needs to. He's like, all right, fine, you can just go. Take your new friends and have butt sex in the wilderness.
I can't account for how much, if any of that, will be going on, but besides that, the
And then
wilderness
he kind of
part.
just turns around and like shows his back to Buchanan to make it seem like he's kicking him out of everything. He's just like, fine, fuck off. I don't care about you now.
Oh, harsh dismissal of old friend.
Well, if he's looking to ingratiate himself with the other people, seeing that his prior party doesn't want him anymore might help.
Meh.
Okay,
There will
so
be
have
sad puppy.
you guys watched the or listened to the beginning of Critical Role?
Which one?
The
A little bit.
after they became a podcast, like 20 episodes in, one of their characters, one of their players, like they like kick him out or something. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff that happened, and then
Oh, no,
in
I know
one of
the
the
reason behind
episodes,
that.
yeah, in
Oh.
one of the episodes, it's like it's the like, oh, I'm leaving to go do a thing, and like all the players are like, no, you should totally stay, and the DM is just like, no, he has to leave. Yeah, I know. We're just getting shit.
No, you can't leave. You're my brother.
Yeah, I can sum up the Critical Role stuff for you here very fast. Orion Akaba, who played Tiberius,
Oh, here we go.
helped one of the Critical Role people, or not the actors, but I mean one of the fans, do a GoFundMe for their grandmother and then kept the money. Now, the grandmother's GoFundMe was for her funeral.
Wow.
That is why he got kicked out.
Also, everybody was kind of tired of his shit.
Yeah,
You can
that was just the icing on the cake.
hear it.
You
Yeah,
F over a fan's grandma's funeral.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyhow, you guys will tell me if I'm becoming an Orion, right?
Oh, God.
Maybe don't, stay away from Kickstarter or funerals. Or that's probably a good start.
And let me be clear, too, that our beloved and dear friends Torafu and Koro are not being Orioned, if that's the
Yes.
appropriate verb. Not happening here. Hopefully, we'll return sooner than later.
But that's Sparks. He definitely is.
But personal lives and timing and everything being what they are. So, the Brotherhood hands to, well, they'll hand it out. Either Greg or Doc can volunteer to take it. They have the controls to demolish the Experience Music Project building, or you can leave it up. It is a hazardous place. There were a few raiders that were patrolling it, but it didn't seem that they appreciated anything on display, really. They didn't have time to take note of really what was in there, so with a shrug, they will hand you that control
Why don't you take it?
before exiting.
Yeah, no problem at all. I got a safe little pocket right here. I'll keep it in, and yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good.
Yeah, if we ever
Just
need to
wait.
blow it, we can.
No.
So-
Wait. They're walking by the building now. Go ahead and hit the button.
So, what did you say? We're blowing it?
Yeah, totally blowing it. Totally. Boom.
All right, so for a Mr. Spencer Black, you are a stranger in these lands, but you've traveled far, so it's certainly not your first time being a stranger somewhere. You've tracked yourself far to the northwest, where a once great city fell to the war, just like everywhere else, but also succumbed to the weather, leaving it covered in ice and snow pretty well perpetually. But you have guided yourself to this once great city. There are buildings that stand above chemical cloud line. Night sky, of course, has that nice hue of green. Silhouettes the moon. Of course, there is one building that stood out, seemingly unbothered, at least a view from the distance, by the decay that has befallen most of the rest of the city. In your tracking, you have observed survivors on their own succumb to wild creatures. You've seen cooperative dealings between people. You've seen a Brotherhood scout party on a highway. Pretty wide variety of things. You've been waiting for your moment, essentially, to pick a side, to make introductions. You're well versed in hanging back, not being seen, scouting a community to see if they're cannibals or not, that sort of thing.
Nom nom nom.
As it happens, a group that seems to have been well traveled. You haven't yet ventured as close, but they appear to move in and out of a hub on the coastline somewhere. They seem to be well fed and armed. You may have your own opinion of the Brotherhood and the fact that those Brotherhood scouts you see exiting their company. You don't know if they're allied or if on simply neutral terms. But you and your vehicle drawn here to this place see those survivors. A Mr. Handy, someone in power armor with, you've seen symbology that implies medical service, the red and white and the like. That bespeckles power armor, interestingly. From what you've been able to discern at a distance. Another man and another ghoul. They appear now to have set their sights on that very spire that sticks up through the clouds. You're welcome to slide in and introduce yourself, or hang back and watch to see what they do. But you are present and aware of them and their movements.
I think I would probably watch for a bit. Because I would, as a character would, I would believe that I wouldn't be too upfront to just random strangers.
Alrighty. Well, the four of you, Smooka, Spark, Greg, Doc, / Tyler,
When you say
have
Doc, I get it.
word have cleared the complex. The beacon awaits over yonder.
Well, gentlemen, Robot, ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's mosey on up there, I suppose.
I mean, normally I'd have you Cannon go scout this out, but yeah, none of us are really that person.
So
You did get a view of, from a distance, of course, but it isn't too far away. The base of the structure is clear, and you could tell there's an elevator that goes up. There are no rooms or anything on the spire itself. Everything is on the saucer up top. So there's an elevator that goes up the side, and then on the inside are things and stuff.
Okay, well,
Any stairs?
There are stairs higher up. So there's an elevator that goes up, and then the structure itself has like an inner stairwell, and there is glass on the outside. This is something that you can see from the ground looking up there.
yeah, it looks like halfway up there's like a
Kind of like a emergency
an
stairs or what have you, but yeah.
This looks like there's a lower observation deck or something going on. Like if you go up the elevator about a third of the way, there's kind of a platform level. I don't know if that's still there. And then the elevator shaft, which is the center of those three pillars, if that picture is correct,
Let me
goes up to a
slide you over
multi-story
here.
kind of a tower thing. I'm just looking at Google Pictures. It's trying to
Oh, okay.
understand the space needs a little better.
If you zoom out on the page that I just turned you to,
Oh, okay. Yeah, right here. That is the thing I'm talking about a third of the way up. So this area right here that wraps around into the three sections that the legs aren't there, that's like a little sub platform kind of thing. But yeah, it's like a 2-story disc at the top. I thought it was a 1-story disc, but clearly there's at least 1 or 2 layers to it.
more than even.
Oh,
3, 4,
okay. Yeah.
5.
It ends mighty salsa. And so, yes,
I assume the elevator is functional because
It-
otherwise, how are we getting to the top?
that's a great question. You guys are currently in the parking lot at the Center House Theater. These are things you've discerned in passing from the Science Center to where you are now, and can be discerned as you get closer as well. But you'll have
I'm
to
not good at this sneaking
approach and
stuff, so
investigate.
I'm just going to go up to it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are good at sneaking. We're just gonna waltz up.
Oh, that was definitely Buchanan leading the way and all that.
Yep.
The snow right now has subsided, so your view
Yeah, I'll
is
just use my ass as a
relatively
giant
fair.
snowplow and use me to park the snow as I get closer.
Smooka keeps his eyes on the back, looking paranoid, ready with his energy gun. At the door of the elevator, you can see outside there is a light on a panel with a card slot.
Didn't we get cards from some of the leaders?
To answer directly, not exactly no.
Is it alright if I advance closer to the tower?
I caught closer to the tower, but missed the first part. What was that? Sorry.
So, is it alright if I move closer to the tower?
Oh yeah, at your leisure, you are free to move about the cabin.
Oh, okay.
It looks like Spark is still up in the theater parking lot. Nope, nope. And
I have
two questions for Spencer Black. Number one, are you sneaking? And number two, are you taking your vehicle or have you parked that?
Gonna be still riding on my vehicle.
All right. And are you going to be trying to be sneaky or are you kind of
No.
riding up and then stopping at a perimeter, like announcing yourself, as it were?
Yeah, probably about. Yeah, I'm not gonna be sneaking. I personally don't care about sneaking. There's no reason to, for me. So yeah, I'd probably be just rolling up. Not caring too much about the noise.
All right. Smuka is the one who was kind of watching on point. So I want him. Um, he has the ability to use luck. That wouldn't help there. Hmm. Well, if you just outright approach, then he'll definitely see you. I was checking to see if he might have noticed you from a different distance.
Yeah.
All right,
walk
he
up
will.
and tap him on the shoulder.
Ah, he has an energy weapon drawn. You can tell that immediately at first glance that it is unique. It does not match. It's not what the common raider drops or what the common brotherhood soldier might leave behind. He's going to back up and announce to the rest of the party, "We've got company." And
Tell everybody.
Spencer is well. Let me go ahead and let you introduce your appearance as you come roaring up here.
Hey there, friend.
Hello. Spencer looks like a old-timey, kind of like a Dean Martin / meets Rob Sterling with pencil mustache, slick back hair, pinstripe suit that's been battered, re-put together, but looks rather fresh. Everything kind of looks well maintained, the best that it can be.
Is he currently wearing armor and weather gear, or have you
Mostly metal gear, so
metal
but
gear?
it's sitting underneath the suit.
Oh, okay.
Best to look presentable.
So the suit itself is bulky, and then, alrighty, oversized coat.
You,
And how about the vehicle that you
it is
not so
a
quietly roll up
blue.
in?
It is a blue motorcycle, but it's been converted over into a snowmobile using old tank tracks and composite skis on the front instead of two wheels. Pretty loud. So I'd probably be going across the snow and pull up and just kind of splash snow as I turn sideways.
Shh. Smuka, with his gun drawn, says, "That doesn't look like any raider I've seen up here." He
I don't
looks
think
at
any of them are dumb
towards
enough to come
Greg
up
and
by themselves,
Tyler.
so probably not.
Yeah. Well, he's deferring, of
It looks
course,
like
to
one of
Greg and
yours, Greg.
Tyler being from the surface. Like, kind of looks over with what do we have here? Kind of look.
Well, Greg, being all friendly and such, is gonna sort of step out in front a bit and greet the newcomer. Howdy, friend. What can I do you for?
Howdy. I am new to this area, and I came here because I heard that there are some old but pristine records.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure there are. Are you looking for any kinds of records in particular, like the vinyl musicy kind, or what?
Yes, I'm looking for vinyl records, and looking for the Dean Martin and the monotones. I'm from down in New Mexico, and I've heard that there was a good stock of old records up here.
Now, sir, please don't mind me. Are you a ghoul? I'm a ghoul. Are you a ghoul? Are we ghouls?
Yes, I am a ghoul. I'm from before the war.
Well, ain't that a mighty fine thing? It is so nice to wander upon a fellow ghoul. Part of my kind here. I gotta get you in contact with our community. We have a pretty good community here in Seattle. They would absolutely love you and your whole shtick. Now, to be honest, I'm not much into music at all, and I was speaking out of my ass when I asked about vinyl records because I could have swore you was gonna mean the other records, but I'm sure we got some vinyl records
Well, if I
under
may,
the arm.
in the Fallout universe, it would less likely be vinyls, but
It'd probably be
certainly
holotapes.
recordings. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
If I can
as a
correct
minor
you,
note.
we came across the music store. We have a small collection of the Beatles on the vinyl.
Ah, you did. You have, didn't you find a little phonograph type thing there too with it?
Yep.
Yes. And a Stratocaster and a amplifier.
Leave it to Spark to bring
Oh,
that up
and
and remember those shops at the square.
other small point. If you like music but hate raiders, there's an entire experience where the more people behind you in the building that you kill will give you musical options. And he's pointing literally to the music experience behind him. We're like, because he's guessing to himself, if there's records, probably over there. He just has to murder some people to get him out of the way.
Oh, the Brotherhood definitely cleared it out. There are no threats in there, but the Brotherhood didn't appreciate at the museum-y nature of it, if you will.
Then there may be legitimately be some records
Hmm.
in the music experience that you might be able to loot, and maybe of said individual you're curious about.
I'm gonna check that out later. It's been a while since I've seen Seattle.
Well, friend, I've just realized that my manners have lost me, and I don't believe that we have exchanged names. My name is Greg Houston. It's spelled just like it sounds. Graighywstin. Houston. I'm from Texas, but not from Houston. I'm from Dallas, you know. But I wandered myself up here to find me a community of like-minded individuals, and I do believe that I have successfully done that. And I would very much enjoy knowing your name prior to introducing the rest of my companions.
My name is Spencer Black. I don't. Nice to meet you, I guess.
Oh, it's always nice to meet you. I appreciate it, good friend. Now, right over here in the power armor is the good doctor. His name's Tyler. We just call him Doc. He's the medic. He does like human medic though, not like ghoul medic. But he's working on it.
Oh
He's
no,
getting
I
through.
can. I can. Whoa, whoa. You're really short selling me here. I can work on ghouls too.
Oh, I suppose. I mean, you know, we just
I
stick
have no
stick a bit of
prejudices.
radiation next to us and we're good. You know.
Look, just because I'm going to wear the power armor suit to keep me safe from your radiation is a completely independent topic, but I have no problem putting a ghoul back together.
And then over here, we have our resident vault dweller, Smoka, and our other resident vault dweller, and very sharp and flamey, Spark. He's the robot.
Smooth skin vault color.
Hi,
I've only
Susie.
heard of them.
Yeah, ignore her. That's Susie. She's passing
What's
through.
that?
Oh,
Susie
that's
is an
Susie. She's
actress.
good people.
In Spencer's travels, what is your familiarity with a Deathclaw?
Staying the fuck away.
We
Ah,
all
well,
wave.
what you're familiar with staying the fuck away. They don't respond when the ground shudders with the mighty steps,
Yeah, I just turn and look. I'm
a
like, bye,
growl
Susie. Have a good
that
time.
sends a chill down your spine. They're incredibly nonchalant. What's different about this Deathclaw are two things. One is the fur. Second is it appears that she's wearing curtains as a dress.
God damn.
Continues to go stomping by.
I know, she's a big, beautiful woman, isn't she?
Something. I wouldn't call it that, but that is definitely something.
Yeah, I'd be super careful. She understands English.
Oh, fucking great.
A
And she
Deathclaw
actually
that
speaks it
speaks.
pretty good, too.
Yeti. It looks like a Yeti.
Nope,
The old stories.
if you want to meet some Yeti, we know some.
You know
nice people.
Yetis?
Well, technically they're super mutants, but yeah.
They live in the library.
Yeah, they run the library. They're also educated too. We're big on education in Seattle.
So,
I think we have more literate people than pretty much the rest of the world at the moment.
First time in 200 years.
y'all need to leave this area and go and teach the rest of the other states and other parts of the wasteland. Because a lot of people are dumb as rocks.
Well, I do
Well, that
believe
explains the Raiders.
I do believe that's given too much credit to those Raiders.
Oh, you mean rocks are smarter?
Yeah.
I would. You know what? I'm going to cut the current Raiders that are dead over here some slack. They had an active play going on. It was horribly done, but it was an active play.
Yeah, but they weren't smart enough not to bring an intelligent Susie, an intelligent Deathclaw, to be their primary actress.
I think it was the smartest decision they've ever made. And since they're dead and they can't contradict me, I'm pretty sure I'm right.
So you're telling me Raiders got an intelligent Deathclaw to do a play with them?
As Romeo and Juliet, that was technically Juliet you just saw leave. She doesn't like being called Juliet. Please refer to her as Susie.
Okay, so
But it's-
Romeo and Susie.
Yes.
Who the
also
hell
because
plays Romeo?
Oh, he's in 3 separate pieces on a stage. I don't think he did a good job.
He was brave.
Yes.
Also, he shackled Susie, so you know.
It was,
Not the
yes,
smartest
it was against Susie's will, and so she was grateful for us to set her free.
Yeah, I
It's a
think-
fucking Deathclaw.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, no.
I'm not entirely sure how much she has fornicated, but she might take that opportunity sometime. Yeah.
I'd be careful because if you're off brain, we could let her know.
I said it's a fucking Deathclaw, not fucking a Deathclaw.
See? Eloquence is important.
I put back the entire Deathclaw head back in the bag. Oh, I mean, if you didn't want it, okay.
What in the fuck is wrong with that person?
Hey man, it's the end of the world. Ain't no judgment here.
Yeah, he's dead now, so really, I don't really judge someone's past life decisions.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, it's really on him. He chained her, and then when she got loose from the chains and ate him, that really kind of ended the play. The house really came down at that point.
10 out of 10, we'll see you again.
You know what? I would watch it again too.
Did anybody get a recording of that? Like a hollow recording?
Do you see that kind of stuff on me?
I don't know. I got a Pip-Boy. Did it do the thing? Pip-Boy, did you do the thing?
I mean, it is in my memory banks. I do not know how to download it, but it is there. I can rewatch it whenever I want.
We can figure out a way to get that out of your memory bank. Maybe we can share it with the... Because I think that would be the greatest movie to show them how a play ended today. Yeah.
I guess that's why they're psychotic.
Oh, we're going to go up to the top of the Space Needle. Did you want to come with?
Sure. It's been a while since I've seen pictures of the Seattle area, and I've never truly been here other than one business trip.
I mean, frankly, all of our trips involve some form of business, normally murdering raiders, but, you know, you do you.
I'm talking about before the war.
Oh, crap. Is he as old as you? And I'm looking over at Greg.
Yeah, he's probably as old as me. I think all of the ghouls are as old as me. Ish.
So the intelligent ones are all pre-war stuff, right?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure because
In
in the
lore,
show they brought up that like they dropped bombs again, and were there new ghouls that were made after they dropped bombs in California a second time? Like, is that
so
canon?
so technically in lore, even if a normal person that was born post-war was standing near radiation for too long or living near radiation for too long, they can still ghoulify,
Wild.
and they can still be intelligent ghouls.
So it's possible that not all intelligent ghouls are that old, but just the ones
Yes.
I've met seem to be.
And if we use Fallout 76 lore, you can also smoke just like in the TV show, but technically, from what I've heard, the TV show isn't technically canon with this because that's in the future or is currently happening as this is going on. Where you can smoke some type of chemical and you become a ghoul slowly over time from
Oh, wow.
the drug.
Well, in the show, he got, yeah, the one Brotherhood guy. It's
Yeah, and then
speculated that he's ghoulified. I mean, he could turn into something else, like a Superman. I
well,
don't know, but
I well, I'm
they're
saying I'm
implying he's
saying it.
ghouled.
I'm saying that because I play Fallout 76,
Uh,
and when they did the Ghoul update, they used the exact same drug in the little air vapor type of drug thing that they
right.
use in the show for your character become a ghoul.
Okay.
So I would assume that
But there's
that's how
timeline
it
potential
works.
just to how stuff is hanging out. Okay.
As far as I know, everything from 76 and the show is
Is known.
canon where we sit.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because this character is from West Virginia originally.
Right. Yeah. You can definitely pull from that lore your knowledge of events in your travels from New Vegas all the way through 3 and 4. All the things and stuff you may or may not be aware of.
Yeah, I've definitely would have gotten information from different
Yeah.
parts of the country.
Well, being as that too, your character is interested in forms of communication and audio and such broadly, not just as far as specifically music, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was stories and news
Yeah.
as well, but currently would just say my character probably would say, like as I did before, was mainly music right now. Learn stories throughout your travels.
Word. Well, this is an interesting group that you have found, and certainly a story to see Susie stomp on by. The snow has begun to pick up as you guys are standing in the snow-covered lawns outside of the beacon. It is
All right.
pleasantly
Well,
quiet here.
now that introductions are done, we do have to go flip a switch thingy up in the top of that there beacon. So we're that way. You want to come on?
Yeah, sure. What are you switching the flip for?
We don't really know.
Oh, that's a good question. Smart. Why are you switching the switch?
You're flipping a switch and you don't know what it does?
The Vault Dweller wanted to do it, so that's why we're here.
It was part of the reason we were sent to the surface.
So you're telling me this thing could blow up half the city and you don't know what it does exactly?
I mean, we could
I
hit a
don't-
different button and just blow up the music center, but I thought you wanted records.
Smookle will stress that no such nefarious things are predicted or expected. They can't
You can
even very specifically say that there is simply a switch. They just know that it is their target, and so they are drawn henceforth.
And now, Smoker, you can hand me the tiny velvet bag.
The tiny velvet bag.
Yep.
We will pass it over with a raised eyebrow.
Reach inside and pull out one Space Needle keycard. You put it in the slot.
Extra free inspiration if you remember where you got that.
The government district.
Nice. If you're
Way
interested
to
in
earn that
other kinds
inspiration.
of records, what's that?
So, way to earn that inspiration.
Right?
You
I
are
keep
asking
track.
a robot, though, to remember something.
Heck yeah.
Pretty good at it.
This is probably one of the most note-heavy campaigns I've ever done, only because of the fact that I'm a robot. Otherwise, I tend to play very stupid characters, so I don't have to take notes.
I understand how you feel.
All right. Well, there are lots of handouts for everywhere, so don't hesitate to dive in there in case you need reference for anything. The red light blinks a couple of times and then switches over to green. The elevator doors open. Ding!
Well, I'll be. It still has power.
Yeah, there's a couple places that we went to so far around here that still absolutely had power.
There's definitely room for everyone, although it is tight quarters.
Sorry, guys.
But it's not like a single. You know.
Yeah, Doc doesn't have to leave his power armor behind.
A light blinks red. You hear monotonous voice. Weight limit exceeded.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh, no.
Hey, can I
I'm
borrow
gonna-
that
I had
for
to
a
say
second?
Bloop.
I could always take the next one.
Can you jump like while we're going up?
When I come back down, the concept of physics will kick in and it won't be pretty.
Let's just see here. You stand in there by yourself real quick and see if you still exceed.
He gets in by himself.
Weight limit exceeded.
That is an
I am
answer.
not looking forward to this answer. Balls.
Well, there is a staircase somewhere. Oh, hold on.
Very far up ahead. The elevator leads to a staircase. There's not, to your knowledge, a staircase available at this level.
I pull out the Space Needle blueprints, also out of the velvet bag.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
That is a nice bag. You know, I used to have a bag like that back when I was alive, and I drank this one whiskey. It was Crown. Yeah, Crown, purple bag. Oh, great! And then you could get the apple ones. Those were in green bags. They were fantastic.
Oh, what do you think I got this
mean?
one?
You're telling me you're dead now? Of course
He's
you're
afraid.
fucking alive.
I think he's referring to his ex. He still cries about it at nighttime. It's not pretty.
He's got an axe.
All right. So to take Spark the robot on an emotional roller coaster, the blueprints indicate access stairs on the side opposite. But here at this location, access to those stairs is covered completely in rubble. It would take hours, if not a couple days, to clear passage to them. But there are stairs that this elevator leads to.
We always have great luck with stairs, right?
Stairs are the essential nemesis of a lot of players in my game, particularly those from L5R.
So if there's rubble covering it, if I just climb over the rubble, I'll get to a higher spot on the stairs.
No, you will get to a higher point of the spire itself, which is pretty smooth. Higher up, you can see that there are windows that expose the stairwell up there, but alas, not here. You are welcome to try to climb the Space Needle, although without climbing tools, I don't recommend it. But I don't want to tell you no, because try is the operative word.
I mean,
Uh,
my first
we
thought
do
is
have.
just, I'm in power armor. I'll just start moving stuff out of the way and get to the stairs.
We also have 8 extra frag grenades we could use as improvised mining explosives.
Then you take down the whole tower.
Yeah, I think that might wreck your mission.
If 8 grenades can take down this tower, then the snow would have done it years ago.
I don't disagree with your assessment, actually.
Well, how much work do we want to put in to clearing this here rubble? Is it that important? Do you think? Have the power armor, or do we just go up
What is
the
he,
alley?
ugly underneath that thing?
Well, yeah,
I mean,
he
that's
does kind of smell
debatable.
a bit.
Look, I bathe, but it's been a hot minute, and I've been exercising.
Hot is the operative word there. Yes.
I mean, you have no idea what it smells like in here after I had to get close to Susie.
I don't know. I've had to smell myself.
Surprised none of us have shit ourselves.
Oh, I haven't smelled myself in years.
I mean, kind of a blessing, I suppose, at some point.
Yeah, it does help at some point.
And I cannot smell.
What is
So that's a benefit for everyone.
at this point right now? Spencer is selling the benefits of becoming a ghoul better than anyone's done in your center of friends, Greg. I'm just saying.
Well, my community is very protective of ghouldom and ghouls and whatnot, and they don't
As long as you
necessarily.
don't care about people looking at you weird, it don't really matter too much.
Yeah, honestly, I stopped noticing that Greg looked different than just every other person I've seen.
You get a couple funny looks when you show up to a settlement for the first time, but generally, as long as you're nice, everybody else is pretty nice to you as well. So I just made that my business.
Same.
Mr. Nice Guy, then, I assume.
That's me, Greg Houston.
So he could be the nice guy, and then Spencer can be the not nice guy. Spencer, we need to get you some guns or something. You good?
I got a super sledge on my back. I'm good
Sledgehammer?
without the guns. Yeah, a sledgehammer. Good for breaking kneecaps and arms and heads.
I mean,
Does your sledgehammer work on rubble?
It could. But it'd take a long time.
Well, I've been alive for 200 years. I think I have a little bit more in me.
hey, Foop.
What's up?
Ceilings. Can I borrow your sledgehammer?
It's not just any sledgehammer. I'm named there.
Okay.
But, I think it'd be alright. Just don't break it.
I will do my best.
To break it?
No, to not break it. Well, who do you think I
Not
am?
break it.
I am a doctor, sir. Putting things together is literally my job.
So I would be handing him a heated super sledgehammer.
Is that a thing that I can find in a compendium of some kind?
It's my modded weapon. So it's super sledgehammer, which
Heated
you
coils.
can find in one of the books.
Yeah. Sledge should be in the compendium.
Okay.
I think heated comes in the heated part of it. The modification for
The
that
heating
comes
coil is a mod, but you can also drag that from the compendium. That being said,
that only comes from the Wastelanders.
I presume you're not using it necessarily like in combat. You're not going to attack your friends here.
Yeah.
So if is your
No,
intent
it would be
to
just to destroy the rubble.
just
attack the concrete? All right.
And I'm just asking to borrow it so that I can do it with that hammer, because he mentioned he had one.
Right.
Is this one of those ones that has the rockets on the back that'll help you smash hard?
Yep. And it's also got a legendary of mighty on it.
Doc, give me a roll of your science skill.
Sure. I'll spend an action point since I got one from my dealings earlier.
Go
Submit.
for it.
I will spend an inspiration because that's some bullshit.
All right, go for it.
I got to make some adjustments real quick here because I spent an action point. I want to make sure I take that down.
You're an adjustment.
Adjustments.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm just here to be a fly in the wall, Goose. You don't need to be streaming.
Okay. What the absolute fuck?
Even
Wait, why am I rolling sneak? That was, oh, god damn it.
I don't
I thought
know.
I hit science. I'm
Are
sorry.
you trying to be sneaky in your calculations?
No. Like, what the
Yes.
fuck? I'm like, does anyone have an inspiration I can borrow?
I don't know how any of that works.
I have 2 inspiration. You are able to borrow one. Yes.
Thank you, sir. This, I can't believe it.
Inspiration is given by completing their goals. Like dramatically making an entrance to introduce yourself, things like that.
All right, so 3 successes.
Ah, very nice. All right, so by using this hammer and discerning the amount of rubble there, you reckon it will take you from now until roughly noonish tomorrow if you work nonstop to clear the way. So
Okay.
you are 100% welcome to start. You look at it. It is an incredibly hefty chore. There are large chunks and such to have to smash through.
Y'all want to make a camp? I'm going to be here for a bit.
Everyone just goes up, does it, come back down. He's still there doing it.
Have a good time.
You guys are welcome to if you want
Just-
to.
Are any of us?
Definitely.
Are any of us helping? Like, are we carrying rubble?
I hear no volunteers.
Well,
I got no problem doing it.
Smooka gestures toward the elevator with an eyebrow raised, like, "No, I'm good.
darn.
We just
'Cause I was
got the
gonna
elevator
use,
open, so I'm going to go that way." So he's waiting.
I was
for
gonna
that.
use the cover of Smooka helping to pretend to help. 'Cause, I don't actually lift things.
Yeah, the
Well.
only time I was excited about, I've left my suit behind exactly 2 occasions. One involved water and it sinking with me to the bottom of the sea, and 2 was a diplomatic request. And the couple times I've been without it, I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
He had a couple
is
good
like a
kills with
security
his
blanket.
surgical equipment.
And if there's any chance of more raiders at the top of this thing, no. If you guys want to go without me, feel free. I'll just wait down here.
We'll have some raiders come and attack you while you're down here.
I mean, to be honest with you, I have no concerns about that.
Now here's another thought. Our good friend Spark here did require a key card to reactivate this here elevator, and there's rubble over the stairs. What are the chances that anybody is actually up there at all? Are we overthinking this? Should we just pop on up real quick?
Oh, wait, go ahead.
If you want to use a survival with perception, you can investigate the place as far as looking for evidence of human activity, if you will.
Who's
Sure.
got perception? Who wants to do that? I have an awful perception, so, and I'm out of luck.
I have okay perception.
Smooka is really good at perception.
I mean, for his character that has been rolling previously, the 20 tracks.
He's like, well,
So is that bad?
Yeah,
his
it's
best
the reverse.
guess is
Ones are crits and 20s are bad.
And I'm assuming so. Then 13 is also kind of bad.
Well, that's his target number. 13 at least is
Yeah.
a success.
Oh, okay.
yeah, with the system, essentially you want to roll under the combination of the skill and the attribute. Match or go
Okay.
under. The 20 there, the natural 20 is a critical failure. It essentially adds a complication. And then you can have all of the successes, but still have complications and etc.
Okay.
Does Smuka have
I'm
any
gonna.
more luck to re-roll that?
Smooka does not. I'm going to give him a free inspiration for the sake of being Smooka E. Hey, there we go.
Oh, that's nice.
So he kind of looks around and says, well, there's like kind of a path like through the snow and stuff walking up here, but it's definitely less traveled. And the way that the snow pressed against the elevator doors there, I'd say that structure hasn't moved in quite some time. So it's
Likely everyone's dead.
unlikely that there's a human presence. He shrugs.
Could be
My
a
best
gold
guess.
presence.
Or, well, more Mr. Handies that are programmed to defend the needle.
Maybe something worse than a handy.
Yeah, like a Mr. Soldier.
I can't think
Or
of
a
anything better than Handy.
Saltron.
They were both gutsies. They were mainly for army use.
Well, would this area have assaultrons? Or protectrons?
Are you asking in or out of character?
Out of character.
Out of character. Well, you wouldn't really know because you haven't seen
Okay.
automated things here yet.
I'm just going off
you
of
can
like how the rest
assume
of Fallout
that-
world has stuff like
yes,
that.
you can assume that they exist in general through your
Yeah.
experiences and travels. So you would assume them to be a considerable non-human defense/threat, especially an abandoned old
Alrighty.
structure that is being accessed for the first time in a couple hundred years.
So, could be ghouls, could be a handy, could be a Saltron, a Robo Brain. There could be a whole bunch of different robots. Could have some turrets up there.
And all we would need to do is camp out for a day and let me clear this rubble. I'll be done around lunchtime tomorrow.
You know what? You have convinced me. I would not mind a little bit of a rest. A lot bit of a rest, actually.
What happens when he gets halfway up there and there's rubble in the stairs again?
I'm in power armor.
I'm talking about blocking it.
Then I just clear it. I'll just
Alrighty.
if you want your hammer back, I mean, I can do it without the hammer.
No, you can use it. I'm not complaining.
Okay. But I doubt I'm going to run across a lot of rubble halfway up. But yeah, no, I don't trust the needle
Alright.
at all. I mean, look, if you wanted me to get out of this suit, Buchanan shouldn't have left.
Who the hell's Buchanan?
The guy who is really good with a gun. I mean, real good. The second best person with a gun is Smuka.
Never met him.
Oh, well, Smuka's right over there. You
Not
probably haven't
him.
met Buchanan.
Whoever the hell the other guy is.
Yeah, but I've seen Smuka do some crazy stuff. And so, yeah, I'm not getting out of this suit.
Well, I guess we're staying here for a day. Sound about right?
Roughly is what I need to get. I just need to get started now, and I should be done by about noonish tomorrow.
Well, then get working.
Cool. I get started with the hammer.
And Smarks will help, for he does not need sleep.
Nice.
He does not.
Technically, ghouls don't need sleep either. Technically, we could all be helping. Could be.
Well, I'm pooped, and I could really use a meal. So I think I'm gonna find myself a little overhang where there's a little less snow. Maybe do I have tents? I assume we have tents. We made our way over here. Got to have some sort of improvised shelter.
Yeah, and there may be some parking structures that you could use to arrange for cover from the snow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna find one of those and take myself a little rest because I'm gonna need it, and maybe a snack on something.
And we absolutely cleared out this area right over here. So if you wanted to, there's this entire area that may also include like cover and options. So we know no threats are coming from that way. A relatively safe location to sleep tonight.
And then there's the Pacific Science Center as well. I mean, that's an entire building that we cleared out.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't have any more of those underground storage containers with creatures.
Yeah.
Certainly angry versions of Susie.
There's more of them around here.
Oh no, that one's dead.
It was less intelligent and less willing to talk.
Yeah.
Did you skin it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I casually side eye Spark and like don't bring the head out.
There were trophies taken.
Yep.
You always ought to keep a trophy when you kill Deathclaw.
Oh, we have some.
And the fur, I guess, because if it looks like whatever the fuck Susie is, I mean, you said she's Deathclaw, but I've never seen them with hair.
Oh, wow. I think that's a most striking feature, oddly enough. She really wears the dress well. Just saying.
So yeah, I'm gonna make myself something to eat probably, and just to be kind, to pretend like I'm not being a lazy bastard. I'll probably try and cook something for everybody else. I got some pork and beans and a noodle cup. I don't think those are irradiated.
Even if they are, I can make the right away go away.
Ooh, and honey cakes. Honey cakes definitely not irradiated.
Whee!
So yeah, I'm gonna compile out of my pack a small meal for everybody else who's working. And then for myself, I will probably eat. I still have one Yao Guai meat that is possibly irradiated, and I have some deviled eggs that are irradiated, probably. They said they got one irradiation. So then Mr. Black is welcome to eat any of the irradiated items as well.
Alrighty.
Tyler starts to whistle at a certain point. Not necessarily through his loudspeaker, just in his helmet, because it helps the time pass as he's swinging a rocket hammer.
Yeah, so
You carry a tune, though.
Yep.
I am just curious as to what Tyler's. You have a 7 for endurance. Pretty good.
Yeah, 7 for endurance, and inside Doc, I'm currently pumping an 11 for strength.
Word.
I took the endurance mainly because I know so many doctors who work long hours. I figured that'd be a good stat to have.
Oh yeah.
That, and I needed to have at least a 7 in order to get adamantium skeleton. Hell yeah, the honey cakes are dope.
Quite indeed. Well, being as that Doc will be busy over the next hours, Greg is producing a variety of foods. Now, are you opening up trade, as it were, or are you just offering for those who need consumption? Because Spark won't
Just
need
offering
any of
for
that.
anybody. Yep, offering for anybody that wants it or needs it, or that's sort of my contribution to the work. I'm not really lifting anything, so
Smuka will take the
Oh, that's
noodle cup
fantastic.
immediately. The
I had a
noodle
feeling.
cup is spoken for by Smuka. The rest is
I'll go for the pork and
talk to
beans.
Doc.
Wash down some Brahma milk.
I mean, I can dispense water.
It always looks weird when I try to drink water from you, though.
Then put it in a cup like a normal person. You psychopath.
Doc, you said you were having ramen milk and what else?
Pork and beans.
Pork and beans. It does say pork and beans are irradiated ?1. Should I roll for that?
That's why I took the Brahmin milk.
Oh, yeah, okay, that works.
They would be radiated, yes.
Like, eat the pork and beans, then drink the Brahmin milk.
But irradiated things have a helpful effect on ghouls, so that's a thing to remember.
Yep, they're healing.
Indeed.
Anybody else taking anything?
No, thank you. I'm good for another 10,000 years.
Your little ghoul voice reminds me of the Monsters Inc. old lady.
Oh God, her, yes.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Nice.
I
done.
am going to eat one of my yum deviled eggs, and not drink the Brahmin milk. And so I will attempt to become irradiated. What do I roll?
I believe it is just it's the one, irradiated one.
Yep.
Um,
Is it just one combat dice? And
I believe it is just one. It's hard to find one that isn't. I was just looking at the table for the combat dice for it. Yeah, anything that's irradiated on the basic table anyway is just one combat dice.
darn, not irradiated.
Alas,
You have to get like a face
doesn't
or
carry
something to
that
get irradiation.
sweet scent.
That's all right. I
Yes.
wasn't actually
Well,
damaged.
it can be the face or the bullet hole or the two bullet holes. You could still get 2 damage off of it with the bullet
Okay.
holes. Yeah.
But I'm really happy I drank the Brahmin milk.
There's some sweet milk from my sweet penny.
Yep.
Well, at least you are satiated your thirst for friendship and communion, as you have a new ghoul friend, new buddies.
Yeah, if it wasn't for all the weird shit we've seen, we would have reacted, I guess,
Gauntlet.
radically different to a new ghoul showing up. But we're just like, yo.
Right? There's a precedent of good interactions, so
Yeah, the minute Greg was like, no, he's intelligent, I'm like, all right. I've seen Greg's community. I've seen Greg. We're good.
and so the sun is covered by the snow clouds, but there is a passing of darkness into the night and then into daytime. Just to confirm, Tyler, you're at it nonstop, just clearing away.
So the only break I take was to eat.
Okay.
So maybe an hour I spend eating and then get back in the suit, do it again, and just go.
Oh yeah. Well, there's time. There's time while he's doing that. Wouldn't it be good if I went over to that experience music area to get try to find like holotapes and stuff that are either music or old news and stuff. Because there's time to kill.
I mean, he's not wrong. There's always time to kill. I love where you're going with this.
The
It's best not to waste time.
Absolutely. The project
For
itself,
murder.
as previously stated, was cleared out by the members of the Brotherhood. You'll be caught up as far as recent events. Also, too, I don't know to what extent you guys talk to Spencer about who you are and what you do in the community that you've built and the like.
I think I'm probably the quietest because I'm actively working. So aside from the hour that I had to eat,
Right.
which I have no problem talking to people then, but I would just mention that for the doc community that we come from, I'm the doctor of that community.
Greg is, of course, chatty, always, and is going to give him the rundown of everything. Um, Perhaps not uh, outright say exactly where to go to find the ghoul community, but mention that I'll bring him there. Uh, still protective of the underground.
Yeah.
Um, but so I don't want to say it out loud. But we'll we'll get him there. Don't worry.
I go back to work and keep doing my thing.
Clank, clank, clanking away.
Is Spencer uh, looking through the Experience Music Project then? Does he find anything? Are we
Yeah.
showing that scene or
For him specifically, the place itself, in coming into the lobby and getting a sense of it, you see a map and find a tattered but partially legible brochure. States that it's a museum on tour of the history of music that goes from classical through where we would see the fork in music in the Fallout world.
Yeah, because I heard someone talk about Beatles music. I'm like, Beatles?
Mm.
In Fallout World? Like,
It was a surprise Easter
they're like
egg that they found
60s.
there. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I do have probably a few songs in like my playlist that are maybe from early 60s. I wouldn't say too late into the 60s. I try to stay with stuff that sounds within reason of
Yeah.
Fallout style music.
Well, Seattle has a way of being, at least had a way of being progressive on music. There are accolades to be given. Um, it would definitely take a while to tour the entire place, but you can tell right away as far as where it begins. You can see in the classical section there are holotapes that provide examples. They're behind velvet ropes on display, but you can peek over. You can see that they're holotapes.
Yeah, I'd probably take them anyhow.
Yeah. The entire place would the words would progress through different eras, and it would take quite a while to go through all of it, but you
It'd
certainly
take
may.
more than a day.
No, because the tour is set up to like not stop and listen to every single song and everything, like it is visual. Here are samples of classical. Here are samples of what
Yeah,
followed. Here's when,
I probably would take them and then listen to them later.
yeah, you're able to gather up quite a trove. There are also two pictures of the artist, posters, and the like. as far as tribute,
probably-
because it is a
Yeah, I'd probably
museum.
pick up a poster if it still looks pretty good.
Alrighty. For you, it is quite the storehouse. As far as educational and practical, in the form of, look at all these sweet holotapes I got of a bunch of ancient music. What is Spencer's luck?
What is what?
Spencer's luck.
And 6. Did you get that?
I did.
Alright.
Roll a 2d20. Get under 6. If you may. Try. Pretty much straight up luck roll.
Do I do it underneath through the character, or do I just put it in the system?
I would just roll the 2d20 in the system. It'd be quicker. I'm not, and I do apologize, I'm not as familiar with the demi-plane version of the character sheet as far as where to find everything. The Roll20 sheets have kind of a quick roll place. One of them, you got 6.
Got like
in
2 successes for him?
in the latter half of the tour and the museum, you're able to find the piece of music that you came here looking for. On your introduction.
Well, mission complete. Then head back south.
Amongst other things.
See you guys next week with a new character.
You
This is
may
actually
take
a
a moment to
character.
reflect on how convenient that is for you. You came to the right place and you met friendly people and like, wow, today's a pretty good day.
Pointed at a music center?
You got a holotape with a.
I got a holotape of some Dean Martin. Good. Oh, it's I'm on the one that loves you.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know what I was gonna do with that.
Smuka is curious but unfamiliar with that music specifically. Does not share as much in your elation. Will remind Greg of better times. Well, it shall come into the next day. If you would like, can let you know that the way is clear. You have access to the stairs. Requires the same key card that Spark had used on the elevator. Give you access to that door and to the stairs. I was going to offer a quick bio break, but move you over to the stairs themselves if you are ready to venture forth.
Sure. I realize everyone else will be taking the elevator. I'm just going to try to make it up the stairs as quickly as I can. You know, without breaking or crushing them.
Everyone was waiting for you, so I thought everyone was taking the stairs.
No, we're just waiting for him so he can get up there. I'd assume.
Woo, that's a lot of stairs. I'm whew. Man, I haven't had that much exercise. I'd hate to die before I get to the top. I'm gonna take the easy way up. Is that all right?
Your leg probably fall off before then.
We will give you a 3-minute head start.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Well, for the sake of, let me see something. I'm gonna have to make it to where Doc can be perceived by everybody for the sake of being able to share. All right. Well, here you are. As we take a quick bio break, Doc is taking the stairs, and we shall meet back here shortly.
Okay.
Oh, good. See you in a couple.
Oh, what do you mean? What, do you mean like an actual break?
Yeah, so you can get food, soda, pee, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, indeed.
Intermission.
I am here and back for those of you who can hear.
You know what?
Welcome back.
Cheers.
Oh, goody, I can see something already. He's definitely going to have some fun. That's funny. Oh yeah, I did upload through the out of game some music that I put together and EQ'd. If you can hear me.
Indeed, saw a Fallout thing posted in the Discord there.
And I put some of the ads in, so it's
Ah, yes.
realistic
I have
to being on radio.
some of the radio dramas, like a bunch of the ads, What Makes You Special series.
Yeah, I got some of that in there. I was actually looking up old radio ads from the 50s to put in as well.
Oh yeah, tis good times. I actually went ad hunting for the Space Rangers campaign for old timey ad stuff to throw up. That was fun. Like little GIFs and stuff showed on the news. Happy fun
I
time.
actually have a 1951 radio,
Oh, nice.
but it's a work in progress. I'm getting it to work because a lot of the internal wax capacitors have gone bad. Paper and wax.
And they're going to be making those replacement parts in aplenty, I reckon.
Yeah, there are a lot of them because there's a whole community of people fixing and selling old radios. But I bought an old one, not knowing if it worked or not,
Yeah.
because it's cheaper. I think I paid like $90 something for it, and normally a repaired one, refurbished old one, costs around $500 to $600.
Oy vey.
Yeah, it costs a lot.
What are we talking about?
Old timey
Old.
radio.
Yeah, I have a 1951 radio, vacuum tube.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought it recently, and by recently I mean a few months ago. But it needs to be fixed.
Well, that's cool.
I also have a transistor microphone that I'm trying to find out how to convert so I can then plug it into my computer, so it would sound like I'm speaking through an old microphone.
Well, that'll be interesting.
Definitely will be once I find parts and figure out how to actually do it. And also I tell them that I put into the out of game, I put a 41 minute per 2 minute wave file of music that I put together and with the ads in it.
Word.
Looks like it uploaded.
Yep.
Indeed you do.
And I EQ'd it so it sounds like it's coming out of through one of those old 50s radios with the warm boxy sound. So it's got a little bit of bass in it.
Mm. All
With
about
other
that bass.
effects. Yeah, it is all about that bass because I come from dubstep, which is wild.
Alrighty. Well, I do believe everyone is present currently. Doc has smashed his way through. He's a little bit tired. We'll raise the difficulty on some checks. And he's otherwise ready to take on his arch nemesis, the stairs,
Stairs.
as he is, alas, too heavy for the elevator. Meanwhile, the rest of the group, pleasantly taking the elevator, very slowly rising up. You can see
Enjoying that classical jazz and the elevator.
view the buildings outside as you rise up. Eventually, you'll be able to see a little bit further out.
New this year from
But-
Voltec.
The weather is cloudy, so not too super far. Meanwhile, Doc, welcome to the stairs. You should see your token there at the very bottom.
I do.
All right. May act as you will.
Do I see the person on the landing?
You sure do. There's a humanoid-shaped, almost feminine-looking robot. Has a central laser eye, claw hands. It is currently moving as far as where you see it. It has come clang, 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 echoing down the stairs to the platform, slowly turns, robotically moves as if it is continuing down. It will see you there at the bottom of the stair. Identification, please.
Doctor?
Is there a medical emergency?
Yes, at the needle.
I do not have record of a human being here. Use your speechcraft, please, to try to convince this robot of proper medical authority. Be here in case of emergency.
Thing.
I like Greg's advice too.
I mean, you could also just say ice cream like in Fallout New Vegas. Just fuck with it. And just get it to be like, yes.
Well, I fail.
You may have an inspiration if you want it.
Sure, I'll give it
Aw.
a try.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I wasn't hoping for broke. I mean, my target number is 6. I'm not great at this.
This unit, unaware of medical emergency or one who would need it. What is the nature? You are welcome to use deception through your medical skill.
Oh, to just cite
Come
a
up
medical problem and then...
Come up with something clever, yes. It is asking essentially, kind of pushing you on. And you can see the arms are slowly raising, red eye glowing.
All right, I'll give medicine
It
a
is
try. We'll try to
getting
spew some
defensive.
bullshit. Well, the minute I realize I fucked up, I'm just gonna.
What is the
It's like,
bullshit
well,
that you spew?
oh, it's all biological stuff. And if they don't have a biological organism on file, it's just gonna sound hollow.
You state pregnancy, however, last recorded uh, tenant is male, does not compute. What is name of victim?
Silver
see.
robot.
Robot is getting more defensive, slowly moving toward
I
you.
just move up to it. God damn it, kid, on the. Just walk right up to him like, I haven't got time for this bullshit, and just pull my sword out and swing.
Intruder, intruder.
That's fine. I don't roll. I've never gotten over 10. Just give me the 10.
As a note to Spencer, I allow for you to use your initiative to roll in a number of combat dice just to see if maybe you get better, which Doc has proposed.
Who never does get
It's
better.
tricky. Maybe
I've
we
never
should
even gotten
revise
close.
that.
It's always been really, really shitty if I ever roll it.
Yeah.
Well, this
Maybe
one's the first.
I'll review and consider, but alas, the Assaultron just going to swing on you because you are right in front of it. It's a simple swing. Intruder. Whoosh.
I got lucky.
Even with the advantage of higher ground, perhaps the stairs are not your enemy.
Maybe it just hates everybody.
Those were my dice.
Red eye is blinking, glowing ever slightly brighter. The Assaultron moves backwards to the platform. Your turn.
I strike at the Assaultron.
Strike away.
Okay.
Can I please get a d20 roll for location? It is humanoid,
thing.
so you can assume that it has, you know,
That's a body shot.
those joints and such.
Stabby, stab, stab.
All right. You are able to bank 2 AP. And let's see
Okay.
about that damage.
I'm going to bank 1 and add 1 to damage.
Ooh.
So 3 piercing, persistent damage, 7.
Oh shit,
hoping
that's
that-
not what I wanted.
Hoping I did enough to even damage it.
What is greatly in your favor is that they're piercing. You realize as your blade is cutting through the metal that your Roboscalpel's ability to do that and having spike that off, found the perfect angle to slice through. It's very helpful. Also, persistent. Owiness. I should give him back pain. He has a stomach torso wound. So you see sparks going off. A couple places
No,
on the
Sparks
torso.
is in the elevator.
I can just
Lowercase
picture
s.
Sparks now. Listen, you sons of bitches, meat sacks!
Saltron continues to step backwards, blasts off. The light grows more kerblastity to try to hit you.
Well, that's not good.
That'd be 12 damage to your 9, which I think is your arm. That's not your torso, is it? Torso is like 3 to 8, or I always forget. I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
Well, it's 12 damage reduced by 6.
See.
Well, this is going to be a problem. All right, I take so 6. I take 2 points of damage as that has rendered my arm no longer protective.
Ooh. Power armor piece. It's blasted apart. But very helpful. Hitting there instead of, say, a headshot. Something fatal.
The headshot I probably could have. It still would have done enough damage to actually get through the head, with vicious being an effect.
Vicious is vicious.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Okay, well, I guess it's my turn to hit it.
Indeed. You are going to hit.
Okay,
While banking 1 AP.
I'll throw it into damage.
Patsy Cline's I Fall to Pieces is playing while you're slicing and dicing.
Well, that piercing just got a lot more deadly,
Yeah.
and that extra persistent just got a lot more painful. Oh, did they take damage at the end of their turn when they went?
They did not actually, because they also would have, from their body wound, taken a couple.
I'll roll a second damage then for that. Let me just roll that without any modifications to it, because that
Of
roll
course,
that's there
please.
currently is for my current attack.
Yeah.
They took 4 points at the end of their turn from that.
Ouchie. Those arcs of electricity crawling through different joints and causing other sparks to go off. As they're moving, they jolt a little bit, unpredictably, randomly, head tweaking sideways here and there. You are quite effectively messing up this Assaultron.
Okay. A little closer so that it can't get away from me. And then I will spend 2. So it's got the 7 damage and more piercing from me. It took the 4 points from its. It's now got 3 rounds left from the first one and 2 rounds left from the first attack of persistent, and now 5 additional rounds of persistent. I will spend 2 of my action points to take an extra action, and my last action point to add a die to that roll, because I know the difficulty goes up.
Si, senor.
Oh, I apologize. I don't think I rolled you a location for my attack when the 7 damage hit.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. 1 second here. Looks like it's going to the chest again. All right, well, at least I'm consistent. All right, so for the second attack, Additional dice is 1. I think I just barely hit it.
Just barely.
Okay, great. Then we'll do the damage now. I am consistently hitting on that 7, which is fine, I suppose. It's going to take another 3 rounds of persistent and 3 piercing. So, yay. That's a headshot, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that double persistent, or is that just add more rounds?
Since it's not the... I would assume it just adds rounds to it, really.
Yes. Cannot step.
Like, I could step back and avoid getting hit or something, and it will just murder itself slowly as it electrocutes.
Difference would be if Doc had hit him with that and then Smuka hit him with the poison. Those different damage types having persistent would not be the same thing. But yeah, he would only take that persistent energy damage. But for longer, as Doc is slicing and dicing, Saltron on its last legs looks very messed up. The head is kind of spinning in place, doesn't seem like it can focus on you, is lashing out.
Oh, did it get a head injury?
Yes. It does not succeed because its TN was higher. Doc, it looks very, very messed up. You are likely within position to finish it off.
Persistent?
Let me roll you the persistent damage for the end of this particular round for him. It takes 5 persistent, or 5 of the persistent damage.
With that, it will actually finish itself. So as it lashes out, scrapes across the armor, doesn't do anything but a superficial scrape. And then it tilts back, head reels back, arms twitch, and it sparks the last time, lowercase s. It tips over, clang, clang, clang.
Buddy, when you finally wake up again, I put my sword away, looking at my arm and stuff. I have no way to contact them.
Walkie-talkies would be a nifty thing if it could get through the
I
walls
will
and everything.
poke my head here and see if there's anything else going on.
Give me your survival with perception, please.
Let me change the stat. Perception. Weird. Okay.
Very nice. You hear clang, 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 footsteps going downstairs up above, similar to when you first had arrived.
All right. I will come back down here. Using the good arm, I drag the Assaultron and myself out the door.
All right. You and the Assaultron are outside at the Seattle Center. Oh, crap. I forgot to copy it, but yeah. Assume you to be outside.
No, we did
Your
say that
friends
we
are
were going to
still
give
going
him...
up the elevator.
Well, we said we were going to give him a
did
3-minute
say-
head start.
You did say that. I do remember that. So you guys would probably actually be waiting and counting those minutes down as he comes upstairs with an Assaultron.
Excuse me.
You have fun?
I'm going to assume this is an Assaultron.
Yeah, that's an assaultron, all right.
There's more up the staircase, and I need repairs. What do we...
I already have a girlfriend, but thank you.
I mean, I'm excited to hand it over, and you could repair it. It's only taken one hit to the head. Most of it's torso damage, so you might have to rebuild the chassis, so to speak.
Well, you said there were more. Were they actively coming down?
Yes. And so I'm actually recommending that we leave and come back after we get some supplies and repairs. And we can bring Mr. Black to introduce him to the people. One of my arms is now no longer really functional.
Yeah, looks like it's kind of limp on the side of you.
Yeah. Yeah, the Assaultron got one or two decent hits in on me. I need repairs. We are not prepared to go up yet.
Well, what are we doing?
I recommend we go back home and get some repairs, and then come back and tackle this thing as he points up.
It's called the needle. Or, well, I don't know what they call it now, but I used to call it the needle.
No problem. I've only heard it referred to as the beacon thing. So,
That's a weird name.
I mean, it flashes like a beacon, so I kind of get it.
It's a light, but it's not like a lighthouse. But whatever.
Well, I am most interested in the opinions of Spark and Smooka, as they're the ones who are really supposed to be here. If they're all right with coming back a little bit later, then I am certainly all right with it.
Smooka is eager to take the elevator up the beacon. They would appreciate having a medic with them, whether or not they're in power armor. They trust in the ability of Spark, of course, because Spark is a murder machine, as has been represented, with Spencer and Greg to back him up. I mean, Spencer's carrying a huge heated sledgehammer. Greg has extra frag grenades.
You're in
Does Spark have I don't know, authorization, clearance? Like, if we run into robots, can Spark be like, "Hey, I'm supposed to be here. Hi, how's it going? Don't attack me."
I can definitely give it a shot.
Do we want to try with one of them that's up the stairs?
Probably be a good idea.
You know, worst comes to worst, we can always run away and come back later.
Okay.
Smooka checks
At
their
the
gun
minimum,
just in
at least
case it
it'll
goes
be-
awry. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Jeff.
at least there'll be 5 targets now. Instead of just the one.
I think
What
I did okay.
happens-
I've never fought an Assaultron before.
What happens if it's more than just one? That's the problem.
I really only heard the sound of just like a set of footsteps.
Also, running away
On the-
is an option. Some might say
On the bright
it's
side-
sometimes a great option.
He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day.
Literally my entire PowerPoint earlier. You know, I'm injured. Let's go get repairs and come back tomorrow. I mean, we can also report about the fact that there's a lot less raiders in the area.
I would hate for others, stragglers, to wander in while we are away.
I don't think
Good
anyone's
luck.
been up there.
Yeah, Smuka being on the precipice of course, the entire point of them leaving the vault, is very eager to brave either the elevator or the stairs.
How about this? We'll go in with Smuka and Spark leading, and if anything goes wrong, we'll get out.
Too.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
I have a question. Doc, are you leaving the Assaultron or are you bringing it with you?
I will drag it just inside and leave it inside so that people don't see it.
Okay, okay.
Because I want to keep it as salvage for potentially repairing it and make it a functional Assaultron for the Enclave.
Ooh. Very well.
Here,
Oh,
I was
the
thinking spare
Enclave.
parts for Goose.
I mean, if Goose wants to date the Assaultron, or Spark does, I'm fine with that.
Take the thruster off of Goose, put the legs on.
Oh, I turn around like, that had not occurred to me. Do you want legs?
So wait,
Oh,
is he?
allow you to
Yeah.
kick people in the ass, literally.
We don't necessarily have to take off the thruster. We could just add legs.
So is he not in Brotherhood type of power armor? He's in Enclave armor?
Wrong enclave.
And what?
Lowercase e Enclave.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. It's technically Raider power armor.
The enclave is a major bad guy with the remnants of American governments and politics.
Yeah, because
Oh, wow.
yeah, because
completely unintentional.
because my character would know of the other Enclave, the bad Enclave that's always been villain.
I mean, that's a matter of perspective.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is.
All right. I don't know how you guys made it
All
through
right.
the light barrier there. You shouldn't have, but hooray. You've defied physics of
They had the red card?
somehow. They shouldn't be able to move through the light barrier, but they've moved to the second level without hindrance somehow.
Good job.
I thought that was a feature from
cool.
having a pro membership.
I don't know, maybe. All
Maybe
right,
it's 'cause
well,
of
I'm
power armor.
fucking with you now.
I'll show you. Shitty ass game mechanics.
as predicted, Spark, Doc gave you the warning. There is an Assaultron. It looks like it is on patrol. Turns the corner on the platform. Clang, clang. Stops at your approach. Identification.
Screech is its identification in binary.
Authorization for access in the structure.
Holds up key card.
The red eye glows a little bit. Focuses on the key card. Scans. Authorization accepted. Turns. It turns. I say she because it looks like a she. It turns. Starts clanking up the stairs, continuing on patrol. Gets to the top
I really
floor.
didn't think that was going to work.
Circles.
Well, I think I did it.
Clang, clang, clang.
We will follow
Comes-
Spark.
Down the stairs. Waits as you guys mount the stairs. Bloop. by the way, Spencer, your token you should have. Oh, do you have vision?
Yeah.
Of course not.
No, I do. I have vision since they opened it up as soon as their tokens went up there.
Oh, okay. I just gave your character token vision so that you can see he has been with everybody.
Oh, I thought we were going to take the elevator while we walked up.
We were trying an experiment and it worked.
Spark, you are again accosted by the Assaultron. Identification.
It's the same thing over again.
Robots are good at repetition.
Certainly are. Assaultron says. Accepted. Continues down with patrol. Going back and forth on the platforms.
I do not see what the issue was. They are quite nice.
I didn't have the key card to show them.
Certainly did not.
That's
Man,
And
if only you had the proper identification.
Well, apparently there's also no one pregnant up there either, so that story didn't work too well.
Ooh, fancy.
Immediately ahead, you can see a display window, holographic. Spark, you can quickly pick up from trajectory of having traveled places and the like. It does represent Seattle. You can find the settlement on the docks. You can see further down where the Kingdom settlement would be, etc., etc. You can see where the elevator comes up. There's access there to call it. Everything is very clean, very fancy here, unlike a lot of the torn, rabid wasteland. And over, you see a terminal.
And this
With
place
some
has
switches.
toilets clean enough to eat off of.
Sure does. It is
I have found
quite
buttons.
pristine. A little bit dusty. The lights are vibrant. Spark approaches. You can see a terminal and some switches there. Welcome to let me know if you wish to access. Everyone is taking in their
Why not?
surroundings.
Why we are here.
Bloop.
I call Shpuka over.
Do the thing.
Oh, did I not? Un momento. I think all I wanted to do.
Murder everyone.
I don't want to murder everyone. As a matter of fact, I only wish peace and happiness among
And yet we're in a
all.
room with multiple sets of stairs.
This is a TPK waiting to happen.
It's no shit.
Hiss. All right. Do, 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 do. All right. I don't know what happened there. There you
There
go.
it is. I just saw something pop up.
Yes, indeed. Your trusty Fallout terminal. Ah, starting with the last message.
What the?
There are some prerequisite things that right now, whoever is guiding the terminal usage is going backwards, and so
Oh, that was me clicking. I was just like, all right.
yeah, there is at the top like a welcome and stuff if you do take it in order, but you can read it backwards and be like, oh, and see how it builds in reverse.
Regional climate control sounds pretty cool. Maybe we can get this forever winter to go away.
Yeah, it seems like that's the reason the beacon was modified or made, or I don't know. Do we have to do that from the top? Is that the reason for the disc up there?
This would be done from here.
Oh. What would I need to roll to try to see if I can turn off the snow?
There are controls that, in conjunction with the instructions provided in this here terminal, Spark could operate or show someone how to operate those controls. They are very simple. There's a sliding scale of radiation cleansing and weather cleansing, respectively, as a main focus, and then there are other little subdials and stuff, and but yes.
I'd like to turn off the forever winter, but knowing that we can turn it on means that we have an amazing. Everything needs to survive around here. We need to move everything here.
Oops, I didn't mean to hit back, sorry.
This is nothing short of a miracle.
So, how long has it been snowing in this area?
For my entire life.
So, you've never seen it without snow?
Correct.
Damn.
So at least like 2.5 decades?
Have you ever really seen the sun?
Oh yeah, no, I walk outside, I see it when the clouds clear and stuff.
I'm talking about. You wouldn't understand.
Sorry.
It's a rare
Is it-
break in clouds once in a while. Once in a great while, you get rare breaks. Shines upon you with golden happiness.
I'm talking about when you feel like it's too hot out and you can't stand it anymore.
What are you talking about? That
Sometimes patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter. That's what the folks say back home.
huh.
I don't think they understand what they always were asking for. It's cold as hell up here.
Yeah?
Very.
Yeah?
I'm assuming you just never. Yeah, you probably haven't been. Or at least above 50, I'm guessing.
If you're talking like degrees, that's crazy talk.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the rest of the wasteland is hot as hell.
Really?
Yeah. This is the only place I've seen snow since. Shit. Before the war.
Wasn't that a couple centuries ago?
Yep.
Oh, do you like weed?
Do I like what?
Weed. Pot? Marijuana? Mary Jane? I'm trying to remember all the terms that lady told me.
Yeah, I've done a bit of it. I'm not
We
too
grow some,
critically anymore.
and apparently a bunch of you ghouls seem to like it. Because I made potential enemies into friends with the weed.
You know that shit needs to be grown in a hot sunlight, right?
Yeah, we have an entire hydroponics vault hidden in the kingdom. So, yes.
Alrighty. Like I'm talking about 80 to 90 degrees. If you
Yeah,
want it to be good, though.
Since they have precedent and understanding, they said it was the best weed they ever had.
Well, I don't know if it's what I used to smoke, but
Well, you're
I
welcome to
believe
have
the
some.
word that
We'll
they used
share.
was. I believe the word they used was dank.
Kind of give a thumbs over to him like that. Yeah, that's basically it.
alrighty.
Giant power armor thumbs up.
Welcome to the team.
Yes. And so, at any rate, Spark will
So what?
Smuka will comment to Spark that certainly their purpose was to come here and activate this, cleanse the area. It's a major step in restoring civilization, taking away the desolation that is currently upon the region.
I'd imagine you and Spark are going to need to stay here.
Smuka shrugs. I could stay and operate it for a while. Seems to have a self-diagnostics and control seems simple enough.
Y'all need any
Well,
help with the calibration or anything before we take off?
oh, I intend to come back. I mean, we're not horribly far away.
Smuka says, "Oh no, well, definitely think we should activate it, but I mean, after that, with us here operating things, what is it that you guys plan to do?"
Tell the settlements about this place and let them decide if they all want to move into the buildings around here and make the community grow from this so that we can protect this needle, because whoever controls this controls the entire region.
Well, that question is asked both in meta and in character. They're going to be activating the machines, and here's just some nice, pleasant scenery. As clouds are moving, clearing out from the radius of the Space Needle already.
Yeah, his mind is we need to go let everyone else know, like at the Kingdom, at the
Oh,
docks, at the Pike's place, and let them know what we found and the reason why the weather's getting better.
oh, absolutely. Well, and that, of course, will attract more and the like. But you guys definitely have the foundation of, the settlement and the network and stuff. Um, reason I do say a little bit of meta to that question is because we have a couple players who are exiting. We have a new player on. So it helps to kind of re-explore what maybe the focus is desired as far as how much settlement management you want to do versus exploration. I have dangled the carrots of air quotes DLC content that include Mount St. Helens, which is Vault 8, and also the Zoo, which was a sub-directive given to the Vault Dwellers, but may be pursued by the party if they like. There are also the Duwamish settlements, kind of sprinkled here and there in the region. Can of course endeavor to expand settlement growth, clear out regions, neighborhoods of the city, etc.
Yeah, Doc's entire plan is to try to convince everybody to move here or resettle in the complex here and maybe unwire the bombs in the music center.
So, around the Space Needle then becomes new home base.
That's my suggestion, because if you have a system that can control the goddamn weather,
That can be used as a super weapon.
yeah, and
By
also a
people
means of
that-
defense. Like if we get assaulted by somebody, we can make it horribly difficult for them to move around.
Wouldn't it also make it horribly difficult for everyone else to move around too?
Except that we've lived it.
Oh yeah, you guys probably have.
So most of the people in this area will at least understand how to maneuver and deal with that. Where if, like, say, the Brotherhood were to come and try to assault the area, they won't be as prepared for a sudden climate change of like 30 degrees.
Or more.
Yeah, and I'm just spitballing numbers. I don't know what the actual temperature change distance is.
Like what's the normal temperature in the in-game area?
Josh?
Typically, things are at or below freezing.
Okay. So fucking cold.
Yep.
Wow.
At
Yeah, I
least
guess.
that was
Yeah,
until
about
a
New
few
York.
minutes ago.
Yeah. So I'm assuming it's starting to already get up to like 40, 50.
I'm sure over the next couple days it's going to be radically different.
Yeah, it would probably, well, it depends on what season it is too.
Yeah, because we don't actually know, kinda, because it always feels like winter. So
So for all you know, you could just be entering, you could always enter another winter. No, it'd probably be like summer or some shit. You'd be experiencing 70 to 80 degree weather outside for the first time.
and that's the reason I want to get back to the settlements, to try to let them know, hey, this is what's going on, because
Because they might
I
be
would
actually panicking.
they'd freak out.
Yeah, if that's all you've known your whole life, you'd be freaking the fuck out thinking another world-ending event's happening.
And one of the things that I want to do is show off both Greg and now you,
Yep.
because if I show that, hey, we all did it as a community and got the weather fixed, that they'll remember that there were ghouls involved who did it, so that maybe relations between the intelligent ghouls and our community can grow,
Yeah,
and we can
so
figure
it's
out
no longer.
some harmonious living option. I
So
kind of want to
there's slightly
solidify
less-
this.
Yeah.
I want to solidify this before we start exploring other things. And don't get me wrong, I'm stupidly excited about Vault 8. But there feels like there's a lot going on here that needs to be addressed.
Can certainly dive into that. You have your burgeoning network communication of the downtown area now creeping into the north part, a little bit of
Yeah, we're
lower
finally starting
Queen
to get into District 10, right?
Anne. Indeed.
Oh, no, it wasn't District.
Yep.
I was looking at the other map before it changed. I think it's
It's
called District 10 or something like. Okay.
You can call it that.
I just see the 10 that you had listed there and the 11 and the 12. I think you were just going for sections of the city-ish.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, I know it's like just a little after 9, so that's my proposal. Doc is absolutely not taking a position like, I know what's best for everybody. Just like, I would do this. And then wait to see what everyone else, because Craig's had some great ideas. Spark's been very smart about some things. And he's kind of looking to Spencer like, you came in with us where you didn't have to, so I'm open to ideas from another person who might have a couple centuries of knowledge to share.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we can wander about a bit and tell people to all gather here. I do kind of like the idea of having a bit more space under a roof.
I mean, yeah, there's spaces under the roof. There's clearly plenty of room that we could repurpose. Pike's Place isn't bad and not far away. And there's still really going to need someone to unwire the bombs in the music center. Or just need to make sure that no one sets that thing off.
Oh yeah, and out of character, you guys have that old theater that you can then repurpose with whoever the settlers are, and they can actually have real plays up on there.
Yeah, or just share community news and other things
Or
like that. It's totally multifunctional. I think it's fantastic. We're gonna have to let them know that Susie might show up periodically.
Oh yeah, imagine that.
I'd rather warn someone about Susie than have them run into Susie. Because the last guy, which was Romeo, who ran into Susie in an inappropriate, he's in 3 separate chunks.
Yeah, I imagine settlers seeing a Deathclaw and then telling the rest of the settlement that there's a Deathclaw nearby.
Won't go well.
Pandemonium.
Yeah. And technically she's walking south in the direction of the dock settlement. Ooh, we should go.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody.
you guys definitely saw she's actually stalking the perimeter of the beacon here and just kind of
She's a good dog.
marking a loop.
Nice.
So you could have a settlement around there
But-
with the guard dog of a intelligent Deathclaw.
Yeah.
Somebody should
A
tell
free
everybody that
intelligent
that
Deathclaw.
Susie's cool.
Oh no, we need to prep people. Susie's not someone you digest in a few seconds. Susie's someone you need to warn someone about.
Yep.
And then yet again, I just seen the Deathclaw by like for the first time with all that fur. Just like,
Oh yeah.
that's
Do they not normally
terrifying.
have fur?
No. If we're talking about
That was
in
also, funny story. That was my first Deathclaw. Well, there was one that came out of a tube, and that one looked just like Susie, but Susie could talk.
Yeah, no, Deathclaws are normally all scales.
Oh,
And, ugly as sin.
don't tell Susie you said that.
I'm talking about worse than what she looked like.
Honestly, I think if anyone could pull off that curtain, it's her.
You're lucky that thing had fur.
I'm lucky it didn't want to date me.
No, you're lucky it didn't want to kill you.
I mean, we would have dealt with that part, but the date part seemed actually far more intimidating.
Here's the local Deathclaw at its base.
Oh, wow, she really did have a lot more hair.
She was wearing a dress too, which of course makes her pretty. But that's the base. That's the one that you guys faced out of the
That's ridiculous.
out of the two.
She was pretty without the dress as well.
That looks like it's like made out of stone almost. In concept.
Welcome to regional variants.
They are in.
Frightening. Okay.
I've even seen some glow before.
Some what?
Never seen a glowing death claw?
Oh, no. Glowing ghouls, yes, but not a death claw. I didn't know they could get irradiated, but that makes sense.
Yeah, they are worse than anything you ever fucking imagine. You think a death claw is bad, like a radiated death claw. For a human, for when you smooth him, that's gonna. That's let me say, it's just not fucking pretty.
I absolutely agree with you. God, I can't wait to get home. Randy needs to fix my stuff. The dock here needs a dock. I'm really glad this terminal exists way down here. I was not looking forward to going up to the desk at the top.
Well, yeah, is there any more exploring to do in the Space Needle itself?
I suppose you
Is
could
there
try to
looting
go higher.
happen?
So the only other highlight besides this command center, which is no small thing, of course, there is what used to be a restaurant around the edge of the saucer. It is all unlit and dust covered, but there are tables and chairs and a kitchen area that are still intact, just not in use.
So probably good to go to their settlement and bring people back. And what are you gonna do? I gotta be like,
What are you gonna do about the two assaultrons on the stairs that are currently fine with us, but probably not gonna be fine with a whole heap of people coming here?
As long as they don't go in here, that's probably going to be okay.
Also, we have access to the computer system, so we could probably tell them to stand down.
That's true. Or to, we could list accepted people and leave the rest, anyone else trying to come in here who doesn't know about that's probably going to get a wild experience, because the only reason I didn't die is I was wearing this suit.
Well, yeah, they're new to you.
Yeah, no, I've heard the term once or twice, but I honestly forgot about them until today, where I met one. Although with this group, I've met a lot of weird shit, so. We've fought a Mirelurk queen, which that was.
Yeah, they're around about all these old places.
It was an oil rig off the coast just a little bit. That's the reason I didn't have my power armor that one time.
Yeah.
And then there was the giant mutants. I mean, the really, really, really tall ones.
Giant what?
Oh, imagine like a 20-foot version of a ghoul. An angry ghoul, like a non-thinking angry ghoul.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we've taken out 2 of those.
How? What? How do you think a ghoul that big?
I mean, we have questions too. I just don't have good answers.
I mean, I've seen some shit, but man, I can't imagine seeing something a ghoul that big.
I mean, Susie talks.
Yeah, they exist. It's not. The fur is different, but I've seen, or at least heard, of stories of talking death claws and that live in secluded areas of the Mojave, but they're not common. They're rare as sin.
Yeah, before we head back, though, we should probably find something to load up all that gear from the dead raiders and then take it with us. And the main reason I wanted to drag the Assaultron back is I figured it could be used to fix me.
Reprogram.
Well, Some of the plating might be able to be used to fix me because I don't have a lot of materials, and we could put legs on Sparks if he wants them.
Heads are weapons.
Yeah. I could always mount the head as a laser option on me. I was thinking about trying to figure out a heavy energy item, but yeah.
So you guys got what do you got for driving? You know.
You have the first vehicle I've seen in a long while. Real long while. Brilliant idea, though. I love the skis on the instead of the. That's pretty pimp.
Fuck is pimp.
Oh, I read it in a book referred to Primo. I think it's a shortened version of Primo. I don't know why they didn't include the R, but I think it's someone maybe made a typo and it should have been Primp, but they shortened it to Pimp.
He's never been around Vegas type area, has he?
What's Vegas?
It makes fucking sense. Have you ever been to a brothel?
What?
Yep, I should have fucking known. He's a special one, ain't he?
I'm a doctor.
Never fucking mind. You never had to deal with those people.
Oh, is this like another subsection of ghouls or something?
No, have you ever seen a hooker?
There was a couple of monsters that were over at the
They're not
docks.
monsters. They're not monsters.
I haven't read whatever the book you're referencing or something.
I'm not talking about no book. I'm talking about you're too good for what I'm talking about. You're somehow still innocent.
I don't know. Some people debate that. I still have a guy locked up that I used for body parts back at the base.
Jesus.
You what? A guy locked up for body parts.
Yeah, it was a raider.
But you don't know what a hooker is?
If they're related, I haven't read that book, but the guy has a maximum blood type, and he's got a perfectly serviceable liver. That's a fantastic component. You have no idea how hard it is to find body parts when people get sick and I have to do replacements and stuff. But that dude just fell in our lap, and apparently he likes to do experiments on people. So I consider it just punishment.
Yeah, that's all right. Huh?
See?
I was gonna be like, you almost fit with a Legion, but if he did experiments on people, that makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah, no. He was like a weird scientist raider that was working on captured people at a hospital. It was super gross.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's all right. Yeah. Honestly, if it was an innocent person, I'd be like, what in the hell is wrong with you?
I use his stuff to help heal innocent people.
Yeah, you definitely are an innocent type of person.
Doc actually straightens his back a little bit, like pops his shirt out a bit, like, see? Everyone understands.
Have you only killed people that are bad? You've never killed anyone that's innocent?
You mean have I ever just randomly tried to murder somebody for experimentation? No, God.
Not experimentation, just cause shit happens.
If they're trying to murder me, then I'll be happy to murder back.
He's definitely good at his shoes. Well, let's go to your settlement.
Yeah, I guess my shoes are still pretty good, although this left one's not looking so great after the leg armor got destroyed. He really thinks you're talking about his shoes.
Why do you think I'm talking about your shoes?
You said they were goody two shoes. I mean, yes, I have two of them, and they are pretty solid. I haven't had to repair them anytime recently. This one's a little scuffed up. But
how is this guy a doctor?
if you get cut open, you'll find out. I think there's an age gap going on here.
Yeah, it's about to be like, I'm definitely too old to be talking to you. By at least 200 years.
Well, that's why I mentioned the weed, because it made the conversation with the other ladies very intriguing after that.
So here, kid. Pimp is a guy that uses women to sell them for sex. And he takes a cut of the money. That's what that
a valid
means.
approach to working, I suppose. Sure.
And a hooker is one of those girls that he uses to then make money having sex.
I don't know if we have any at the settlement. I haven't really tried to figure that part out.
You have never
So that-
in your life encountered what he is talking about.
No, but it seems like a valid approach to providing food for your family. So I'm like, all right.
That's what pimp means.
Interesting. So it's kind of like deer then. Because deer could mean, depending on how you spell it, dear, or my dear, or even plural, deer. All those deer over there.
Oh dear.
God, I love English.
They're spelled different ways, but okay.
Yeah, that's my point.
Pimp is spelled the same way.
Oh, wow. English is amazing.
What great and scholarly lessons to be had here.
Yep.
After finding a life-changing invention. So let's settle down on some special
I'd try.
for the kids, yeah.
It's all about education. Stay in school.
Or just be a pimp, apparently.
I tried on that. Honestly, I tried.
Oh, yeah, I know. No, I believe you.
All right.
So I
Well
think the
then.
plan is to go back and warn people at the moment.
Yep.
And I was
You guys
trying to
are-
give Smooka and Spark an easy out by saying, like, obviously you're going to stay here to monitor this thing.
Word.
Be the welcome party.
So shall it be.
Susie's really the welcoming party.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, to warn everybody that Susie exists and don't hurt her.
Well, good luck in that venture. We shall close out there and explore how your settlement network changes now that you've achieved the goal of activating the beacon. And as the world starts to get bigger and bigger for you.
Okay,
course.
have fun, everybody.
The world is already pretty big for Spencer, but he's coming in. These people, of course, he's finding are isolated, perhaps a little bit naive.
Yeah.
What? Shh.
I was trying to just kind of gloss over that, but I was like, I had to like be at least a little bit like, dude, really? You're this isolated?
Oh, yeah.
Like he's had a helicopter mother. He ain't heard nothing. Hasn't seen nothing. Hasn't felt nothing.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Well,
But some reason he's done drugs.
I mean, I'm not a complete prude. Mostly prude. Not complete prude.
well, chems exist. Chems are a thing. It's,
Oh, yeah.
not much of a different
And I
world.
knew a guy who was the Kim expert.
There are parallels.
IRL, or are you talking about in game?
Oh, in the game.
Okay.
We had a guy who specialized in every Kim stat you could think of and perk, and
Yeah.
Okay, because that's.
he was immune to addiction, all kinds of stuff. It was wild.
I was like, I'm like IRL. I'm that type of person. No, except I don't do the drugs any. I did a couple drugs, but not all of them. I only did a couple, like weed and shrooms. But I I'm the type of person that's like, oh, you asked me about this one, I'll be like, oh, I know this, this, and this, and this about it. Like, like the autism type of shit.
No problem.
That's why I was like, that's why I had to ask if it was like real life or in game.
No, that's fair. All right, I'm gonna bounce. Everyone have a great weekend.
All right.
Oh,
Yep.
game's
Have a
over.
great night, everybody.
Yep.
Thank
See you
for
next
coming.
week.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Peace.